Continuing coverage tonight of the deadly plane crash claiming 5 lives along I-40 last night. Joining us right now via Zoom is commercial airline pilot and flight instructor Robert Katz. And Robert, you're sharing your screen with us right now to give a visual explanation of events. First, that distress call to air traffic control. The pilot didn't seem like he had a plane. What did you make of it?
It sounded to me like this pilot was under enormous stress due to the possible factors that were in play prior to his arrival into the Nashville area. And we know we had a long day ahead of, or previous to that. He had a lot of flying prior to his arrival into Nashville. And it does appear to me, based on evidence that's available at the moment, that he may have run out of fuel in the one tank that he was drawing fuel from. This airplane is equipped with 4 tanks and does carry plenty of fuel. We know it had some fuel on board because that's what's fueling the fire that followed the crash. But we also know that he approached John Tune Airport way too fast to land and had to go around, which is going to put stress on any pilot who's anxious to get on the ground.
Well, if that was the cause, would that have been a simple fix, a switch of a button?
Very simple fix. There's a simple fuel selector that's located on the floor within easy reach of the pilot. It is not illuminated. Of course, this was at night, but a prepared pilot should have a flashlight with him or some way of illuminating the fuel selector. He simply moves it to another tank, turns on a boost pump, which is a toggle switch, and the engine comes back to life, if that's what happened.
I'm sure a part of being a good pilot, you got to think clearly under pressure there. In those situations, single engine power failure with close proximity to the airport, is it possible to safely glide down as air traffic control was instructing at the time?
It would be if the pilot is in a position to do that. However, it appears that based on what we see from FlightAware, that the pilot overflew directly over the top of John Tune Airport and then attempted to circle back. We know from the radio exchange that the pilot was now cleared to land runway 2, which would be to the north, but at night it's going to be very difficult to see, and if this pilot is under stress, it's just a confluence of factors that that could easily overwhelm him.
Yeah,
we don't know his qualifications, his level of experience, etc.
Yeah, we're still fact gathering to try to find out the identities of those on board. The maintenance of the plane as well as the pilot and qualifications, especially under stress. You could certainly hear that in the audio. Robert Katz, thank you so much for your time tonight and shedding knowledge on this.
Thank you.